Alright guys, it's your friend Keith. I am here live again in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in England. I've got what very well may be the coolest guitar we've ever had here at the studio. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe, come join our family. Over 2 million views, over 6,600 subscribers. You're going to see the rarest, coolest guitars from all around the world right here in our world famous recording studio just outside London. This guitar is totally insane. Now, if you're a fan of the band Evanescence, you are about to freak out with what I'm going to show you here. This is the guitar, the exact guitar of their guitarist, John LeCompte. I hope I'm saying your last name correctly, dude. Boom. Look at these pictures, but it gets way, way better than this. Because this guitar in its own right is extremely special. This is one of 260 ever James Hetfield Metallica signature Grynch baritone guitars. It's an ESP. They released it under the LTD moniker brand because James's own Grynch was an LTD guitar. It was an LTD that his tech took and heavily modified. So when they decided to do this extremely limited run of guitars, they did it under the LTD name, but rest assured, this is ESP through and through. Now, why is this significant? Well, you've got one of the rarest, most desirable guitars from one of the most famous guitar players in the world, from one of the most famous, the number one. They talk about the big four. Metallica is number one in the big four. The biggest name in an entire genre of music. That's what this guitar comes from. Then you have it used by the guitarist in the band that defined a decade of music. They came out about 2003, and from 2003 till the next decade, Evanescence was on repeat playlist all across the world for years. You didn't have to be a rock or metal fan to fall in love with this band. They were incredible, and it was the melodic female vocals paired with the insanely heavy riffs on this guitar that made an entire new fan base subgenre of melodic metal, melodic heavy rock that has been copied and repeated many times ever since. But you know what hasn't been copied and repeated many times ever since? Is this band's success. This song, this guitar is in the music video. It's almost at like 700 million views for My Immortal. Alright? The album, and not just that video, there's a few other videos this guitar features in. But the album is one of 8 only in the history of all music, all modern music, to be featured on the Billboard Top 50 for more than a year. And in fact, it's featured on Billboard, it's on the top Billboard charts for 2 years, this record. Absolutely unbelievable. And if you grew up during this time, it's no surprise to you. If you're on a school bus, their music was playing on that school bus. If you were in a coffee shop, their music was in the coffee shop. If you watched a movie, played a video game, their music was synced everywhere. And this is the guitar behind it. With gaffer tape from the tour, dedication, take good care of my baby, and don't be a Grinch about it. Signed there. Sheet music for My Immortal. How many times can you say you have a guitar that's featured in a music video that's had close to 1 billion streams on YouTube? Absolutely insane, guys. This is nuts. What's even crazier is that you can play this guitar. You can come here, you can book a session, and we can bring this guitar into its next chapter of life and find it new glory, making music here at Essex Recording Studios with our producer James Curtis Thomas. Oh yes. If you are a collector, you had no idea this guitar even existed. Alright? It's very tough to find this. I had a great relationship with a wonderful band who are super fans of Evanescence up in Scotland, Fall of Eve. They had this guitar. Alright? Knew about it for a long time. We talked about it back and forth for a very long time, and we did a deal. And we're very grateful for that deal, because we're really excited to have this in our stables, in our collection. At the same time, you know, if the right collector, super fan down the road wants to buy it and help us raise funds for what we do here at the studio, amazing. So we will make this available on EssexRecordingStudios.com and on Reverb.com. This is number 24 for about 260. Wow. But out of those, this is the biggest one. I'd argue that this is bigger than even James Hetfield's personal Grynch. Because you know what? The song this is featured on, I don't think Metallica has 700 million streams on one of their videos. I'll have to go look, but I don't think they do. You know, this is totally nuts. Absolutely crazy. And really excited to be sharing this with you guys. We've had a few Grynches. I think this is number 6 for us at the studio. So on a percentage basis, we've had quite a few out of the 260. All the shipping info from Evanescence is there. I've hidden it because it's all, you know, privacy stuff. We've got really special case candy and swag here, as you can see. I mean, this is just amazing. That says it all right there. But yeah, guys, once in a lifetime thing. This is from years of collecting and working with artists that it takes to find just one piece of musical history like this. I mean, Hard Rock Cafe doesn't have something like this. Really, really cool. I expect them to be banging on my door when they find out about this. Little known fact, Hard Rock Cafe, owned by the Seminole Indian tribe of Florida. If you open up your menu, I don't care what part of the world you're in, China, Amsterdam, Greece, South America, it doesn't matter where you are, open up that menu, you will see the Seminole Indian tribe seal in the state of Florida, right where your buddy Keith is from. How crazy is that? Tour tape. Man, gives me goosebumps. Alright guys, I gotta get going. I think you have a very good idea of what the Evanescence Grynch looks like up close and in person. You can see these beautiful metallic green hot rod flames. This is all inspired by James Hetfield's hot rod collection. He's got an insane car collection. These cars, a few of them he just donated to a major museum in California. But he loves taking old school stuff and modifying the hell out of it. He's not one of these like all numbers matching guys. No. He takes it and makes it its own one-off piece of art. And that's what these guitars are like. You've got hand pinstriping, beautiful, beautiful Grynch metallic green, EMG 81 and 60 pickups, baritone scale length, absolutely beautiful inlay here at the 12th fret with the pearloid or mother of pearl, and then abalone dot inlays, 24 frets on a beautiful piece of rosewood. Doesn't get better than that, guys. All right. Woo! I gotta get home. I promised myself I would get this done tonight and get this video uploaded for you. So it will be late for most of you, but I hope you appreciate it. And I want lots of comments on this one. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. It's at Essex Recording Studios. I'll see you very soon in another video coming up. And we'll have a few friends of the studio doing demos very shortly. Mr. Rob Jarvis was just in today. Check him out, Rob Jarvis and the Mercury Sons. He sounds incredible. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff and get, dive more into these crazy guitars we have in our collection and show you just how much tonal craziness you can get out of them through all these different amps, preamps, outboard gear, cabs that we have lurking in the cab room over there. We're gonna get funky for sure. All right, dudes, I will catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with me.